everybody and happy Thursday, and I thought that we'd do a little bit of work in my Pre-Raphaelite journal. So if you remember, we started this a few weeks ago. I think it was a few weeks ago now, and this is from Romantic Letters. So on Etsy she's Romantic Letters, and this is the Antique Junk Journal kit. And as I say, I call it Pre-Raphaelite. So I've got all the signatures. If you remember, we've got the signatures ready. And then today I'm going to put some more edgings in. Now, if you remember, I said that I think some of these patterns from my sewing machine would go really well with this journal, with the theme of it. So I went ahead and did loads of edgings with the different patterns on them. You can see I'm better on that. Some of them are zigzag, some of them I've done more as stars, that sort of thing. And I've used some of the papers out of this kit, so the scraps of the kit, such as that, and also some avocado paper and some other good way to use your long scraps. So I've done this first one. I've sort of just gone through and excuse me, just gone through making some additions. To the edgings before we sew it in. So I thought we would now have a go on the second one, and I thought I'd bring you along with me while I make sure this is right way around this time. I've done half of them, realised I was upside down. Okay, so I've got my glue book, I've got my glue, I've got my edgings, and we'll have a look, see what we want. Now then, I know what I was going to tell you. Before, I did actually mention I was speaking via email to Nola, one of our lovely subscribers and a lovely friend, that I'd treated myself to a new template for the Sizzix. And a lot of you will know that I'm useless at ordering things. I'm useless at getting the sizings right. So I ended up with these really thin little useless bags, lunch bags. They were really small. They came too small. And everything I ordered some glassine bags that were minuscule. Anyway, I've ordered this. It's a decent quality. I've put it up on my top shelf there now, but it's decent quality. It's by Sam Poole, and it's the seed envelope. It's like a bundle, so you get seed envelope, tags, and whale tail tabs in it. But they're not as big as I thought, guys. So I promised Nola I'd show you. So if you're just about to drink your cup of tea, put it down. This is the seed packet. I mean, as seed packets go, I don't think it's a bad size. You know, it'll go on your page. It's okay. But let me show you my whale tail. Ready for it? Ta-da! Look at it. Look at it. It's like for a doll's house. I mean, there's two sizes. There are your two sizes. I mean, this one really, I mean, it'd been okay actually for my little minis, for my project I did for Tracy Fox last month for February. But I mean, yeah, you know, you've got a great big tag. Say you've got this tag here. Oh, let's put a whale tail on it. It's not use nor ornament, is it? Hey, looks way out of proportion. So there we go. There we go. There we have it. Okay, for some projects, won't it? It'll do. It'll do. Right. Now then, let's see what we've got. I've got a right mixture. And really, sort of just a matter of seeing what will go. I mean, to start with, I'm actually drawn to this piece because I think it goes in with that, doesn't it? So I think we will put some of that down there. It just gives a little bit of extra interest, doesn't it, on your page edges. If you haven't got a sewing machine, you can actually get stamps. I've got a set of stamps that are like sewn edges, and really good, really effective. So you can make some of these edgings with stamping that rather than the real sewing. So that's okay. We're going a bit of blue here now. Do we need anything on there? Do I need it as a tag? Oh, that's better. That's my proper side. We'll have that as a tag. A tab. Twice the size of my whale tail. You can never get hold of whale tail punches really these days. It's difficult to get them on the second-hand market, and they're charging about like nearly £100 for a used whale tail punch. I don't know why they stopped making them, because everybody wants one. Right, so that goes nice, and I like that pattern. I think it just goes well with everything. Right, so it's a matter of just having a bit of a play really, and seeing what goes where. So we've still got some blue. That's nice. I'm only going to go top, I think, at the top. So I hope you're all doing well. It's a very cold day here today, very cold. It's that wind chill factor's it's really icy. It's a struggle to get the dog to go out when it's that cold. Now then, so we've got some nice avocado paper there. Do we want... No, that's overkill, isn't it? I don't think we want as much as that. I've got a thinner one. What's this one? Let's try both sides, because sometimes this, you know, I think that's quite nice on there. We'll have that on there. You think you've done loads. I thought, cracky, I'll never use all these, but in actual fact I'm going to have to make some more, you know, there's 4 signatures in this journal, so I'm not going to quite have enough. But you can see how you've got loads of these strips that you've cut off. I usually, I mean, obviously specific for here, I'm using some of the edges of the papers to tie it in, but generally speaking you can use all your avocado, your tea dyed edges, your cream paper edges, and I just do them in a long strip, just feed them all in, and then cut them off at the end, and they're good to have in, you know, they're good to mass make really. I feel like I want a little bit of something here. That don't really belong to that, but I quite like it. Yeah, that'll do us. Something hanging around on my desk. It's quite pretty. I'll put it that way. So hope you're all keeping well. Down there. Next week I'll be starting my design team project, and I'm looking forward to it. Again, I'm pushing myself out my comfort zone a little bit. doing something large on a large scale. So yeah, I always think it's good, you know, with the design team projects to sort of push yourself a little bit out your comfort zone with some things, and then you sort of giving a lot of inspiration to other people, aren't you? You know, you're showcasing the kits, so showcasing the kits of Tracy, but you're also giving other people you're also giving other people lots of inspiration. No, don't want that one. They're getting less and less. I chose all my favourites to go in the first one I did. That's quite nice. Let's cut that off there. The other thing that I like to do is, you know, I don't always want to get my sewing machine out, is you can sew down this. So I do slow stitching down these edges as well. So you've got that look on the edge of your page, which I think looks really nice. All good ways to use your scraps. Let's just, that's it. I'm going to put that down a bit. I don't like that as far up there. Now, I feel like I want a bit of something round on there, but I don't think I've got. I did a few let me see, I've got a bit of card here. I did do a few I can't think what I wanted to say. Clusters. Couldn't think of the word then. I did do a few clusters with some bits and bobs, but I've used them, so I need to make some more. I'm going to put that on there. On there like that. And then here I am going to just put a touch of this on. Let's have a look what we've got there. So it's just a matter of playing about with it really, but I think that, let's have a look. I think that looks quite nice. Oh, we've just had a toasted hot cross bun for lunch. I love it when they start doing the hot cross buns as we get nearer to Easter time. Oh, it's lovely. Really enjoyed it. They're a bit funny here about having things like that. They do it for Easter and then you never see them rest at year hardly. Does anybody else have that? Do you get that overseas in other places? It's like Cadbury's cream eggs come out after Christmas for Easter, and then once Easter's here you can't get one. They stop them. So that makes everybody, it's like makes everybody crave Cadbury's cream eggs, so when they are available, folks go mad, don't they? It must be a very good, what's the word? Not purchasing, I can't think what the word is, where you know, you're trying to manipulate the buying public. Marketing ploy, that's what I wanted to think of. You know, if you don't sell them all year, then you sell twice as many in the couple of months they do allow you to have them. They're getting smaller though. I'll get on my soapbox now about how small Cadbury's cream eggs have got. They're getting smaller and smaller. Right, let's look at this. Do I want anything down there? No, I think that's got enough stuff on it. Now then, we've got these two, King and Queen. The little doggies down there. So let's see what I've got that ties this in. Well, I mean, we have got this. We have got a bit of that. I think that's a bit overkill myself. That's brown. I want something with a touch of green in, or I'm going to just chop this. I don't want that rough edge showing. I'm going to put that there. It that way around. No, I'll put it that way around. And got a little itty bitty bit here. Little itty bitty bit. Put that there. So it's just a matter of sort of working your way through. I like doing these little bits and bobs on the page, because sometimes you don't want to put too much bulk in, but you're just putting a little bit of interest on the page. How gorgeous that is. Don't do it justice there though, does it? Try that one. So what have you all been up to? I've got to start the next block for Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. So it's Thursday today, so Sarah and Rachel announced yesterday the backgrounds for that, so I'll be doing a video on that and showing you, because I haven't shown, because it got really busy towards the end of last month, I haven't shown you the finished piece. From last month's on my journal page, the stitchery page. And right, I'll have that going across the top. So I'll show you that, and then my thoughts about what I'm going to be doing for the month of March. And apparently I didn't realise we have an extra Wednesday in March, so there's going to be another little mini project, I think, being announced for that extra day. So that'll be exciting for us, won't it? Those of us that are participating in that. Now, no, I don't think it needs to go on there. I'm putting it on that one. These are some really old embroidery pages, which I do believe that the actual old embroidery book is what I did. I did a design team project for Roxy Creation, Rachel, and it was using Renaissance. So moving that up a bit. So some of the pages that I didn't use, see, it's got all the old Hardanger embroidery on there. No, I don't like that. I'll have that up there. You can hear Nelson growling. There's a dog going past. Spends half his time stood on the top of the arm of the sofa, looking through the window ready for barking. He takes his guard dog duties very seriously, shall we say. Now then, I'm going to put that down there. Then I think I better change my glue page. It's getting a bit gloopy. Okay, so that's that one. Got a little itty bitty bit left there that I could just put on there. Nice sometimes just to have little pieces of colour when you've got a lot of quite a neutral palette in your journal. I think I might leave that. It's a pretty page. Oh, mind you, that's nice. That's nice. Changed my mind. I'm going to have that on it.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, it was your gin and vodka there.
I wish.
Yeah.
Thank you, darling.
Okay.
I've got a hoarse voice again, have you noticed? Hoarse. So welcome everybody that's just recently subscribed. It's lovely to have you here. I wonder if that'll fit on there. Oh, quite like that there, do you? I think, let me get my art glitter glue out for this. I think that quite goes. So there we go. That little itty bitty. This is some, I think I got from the Works in the UK. Just, it's paper, but it's got a lovely texture. It's got like a lined feel to it. Oh, sort of goes, doesn't it? I quite like that. Let's just put my pin back in there and put that. Put the paper fastener in there. Yeah, I like that one. I leave that side. Right, okay. That's pretty. And this is one of Artie Mazer's, I think, Blue Butterflies page. I'm going to do that upside down because I just want that pop of blue. Blue and white. There we go. And I've got my favourite coloured pencil in that I like, that I've got out from a few Christmases ago. I keep bringing it out, but it's like a multicoloured crayon, and it's great if you just want to colour something in. Bit of different coloration on it. So, go on top of my stitches. That's it. I mean, some of these pages we're going to put some pockets and that on, so they'll be, this is really today me just going round and putting some edgings on things. Bit dark. I'm going to put that on. I know that said, but a bit dark in a pink way. I'll put that one on. I quite like that. So now this is, you know, nothing special doing all these edgings, but I just wanted to show you, especially if you're sort of new to thinking about how you're going to put different things on the edge of your page. I'll put it in the cards because I have done a bit of a mini series on playing with edgings, and this is just an easy little mask make that you can do, so that you can just make your edges look interesting. Right, I'm desperate to want to use these cream ones. Oh yes, we'll have it. That looks really nice. Oh, can't cut straight. That pretty. Which way do we prefer? Actually, I think I prefer that. You can see all the individual stitches on it, can't you? That's really lovely. And you don't have to have a machine that's got many stitches on, because what I tend to do is play around with the size and the width and length of your stitches, and it's surprising how many different looks you can get just by altering your length of your stitches or your width, especially if you've, say, only got zigzag. Surprising what effects you can get by altering length and width of zigzags. You get some really interesting effects. Right, let's see. I feel as if I want a tab. We haven't had a tab for ages. I could put my mini tab on, couldn't I? Oh yes. Let's put this little thing on. This little itty bitty whale tail. It is an itty bitty as well. Let's get it lined up. There we go. Let's put a clip on it for now, because it's so little, friends, going to drop off. There we are. Now then, I'm going to have that hanging over because it's a shorter piece. So think about which edges you can use it on. You know, you don't have to have them. You can have top and bottom, even sometimes the inner edge of pages. You know, if you're going with a theme, just checking there. I'm just putting that on so it elongates that page a little bit there, look. Okay. And you can see the back there. That's good. What have I got over here? And what else could I make? What have I got? Some bits of... I've got some Florentine paper here. Let's... Oh, has it done it? Yes. I should have put something else inside it, shouldn't I? I haven't had any chance to watch many YouTube videos. There's just I've had that many appointments, I've had that many x-rays and scans I've got booked for my wrists and what have you, that I've not had much chance to catch up. Obviously I watched you know, the launch of March's pages, stitchery pages, so I need to catch up with all my faves. I think we're getting to a stage now where these pink ones are getting a bit boring. I think they'll be fine as we get to the next no. No, not feeling that. I know what we could do though. We could make a tab, couldn't we, out of this, just to tie in that paper. Modern day Florentine paper in the middle of me pre-Raphaelite, but hey, who cares? It's our journal and we can do what we want, can't we? Oh! Doesn't this look funny? It's got a pair of legs dangling there. Pair of legs and two little dogs. Oh, I'm not sure I can cope with his legs on show. I'm thinking, let's have a look. We'll just have a quick look what I've got in the bag. Okay, I've cut this out. I don't think we can put her there on her own, on top of these legs. Let's see. I just can't cope with that. That's trouble, isn't it, when you know, when you fold some of your vintage papers in half. Lovely on the other side, but no, I cannot cope with his legs. There we go. That will do us. It's as bad as when my favourite birds and you've got to chop its tail off. It's a bit like that, isn't it? Right, and then cover your legs up. Sorry, I've covered that lady's dress up. There we go. She's much better to look at. So you see, you learn everything when you come to this channel, even how to cover some strange man's legs up. Okay, now, do we want that on there? You know what? I think we may. No, I'm going to put this on. I'm going to turn it into a little pocket, because we could put some little tickets or something like that in there when we come to decorate it up. And who'd have known, apart from the little dogs there, who'd have known that all that so it just shows you can easily cover mistakes up or cover dangly legs when you jump down. Take that off now, my little. And actually, I quite like that because it's the tone of the paper of it goes with that, so that's much better. That's better. There we go. I like that. I'm wondering if we put another little bit of this. This is just some paper that David's scanned in some end papers. Let's just see. I'm just going to put that on the corner there, just so we can tie that piece of paper in. Otherwise you think, why have we suddenly got this bit of marble in there? Okay, right, nearly there, guys. I'm not going to put you through doing all the others. I just thought I'd bring you along for this little lot. Not dark enough. No. I'm going to make that a tab. put that up there. So definitely do need to make some more. So sometimes if I haven't got any edges left like that, I will cut strips off some of the papers out of if I'm using a digital kit like this. I sometimes just cut the edges. That's like that. I like that. Sometimes I like the holes showing in the stitch where the usually have quite a big needle on my machine, so because you're usually going through a lot of paper and card and a lot of fabric layers, so I usually leave the big needle in, and if you can see, it sort of gives you that pricking effect as well in with your stitch. Right, oh, perfect. Put it on the edge. I think I need to get a new blue page, turn that over. I'm talking to myself, you know. I find even when I'm not filming, I'm telling myself what I'm doing. Yeah, that goes nice with that pear. That's from, and I've seen that image on a few other kits actually. Right, now then, what have we got left here? Need to do some more clusters as well. Got a little bit there, a little bit there. Do you remember when we did these stamping? Oh, quite like that over there. Stamping on plain labels with your stamps. That's one of those. That's pretty, isn't it? Yeah. I'll put that up there. And you can see the you'll be able to see the lovely sewing on the other side as well. Oops. Let's have a look. Just have a peek of the sewing. I think that was very sticky. Which way did I have it? Pig's ear. Making a pig's ear of this now. There we go. I've just got these last three, so I think actually and this is sometimes where I will put a bit in middle edge. And use up my little itty bitties. There we go, like that. I think that's got plenty on it really. And then we've got this girly here. Just put a little bit at that edge. She hasn't got her shoes on. It's a bit cold standing on them slabs. And finally, Sure I do. Just a small piece. Yeah. Okay then. So guys, that is a video. I think we've done a full signature. So I've put plenty in so that it's decorated the edges up different ways, and I'm going to carry on doing the other two signatures off camera, and hope that's given you a few ideas for to do some mass makes of some sewing machine edges for your own work. So thank you so much for joining me, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much to everybody that has already done so, and I'll see you again. Words won't come out. I will see you again next video. Take care. Bye for now.